Hello again, welcome back to IELTS Base Camp. I want to stress again here before we continue with our learning that I'm not nitpicking at the way that English is spoken in India. As far as I'm concerned, it's wonderful for communication within India. But I do have to be critical in the best possible way. And I do have to caution you about the overuse of certain idioms, certain phrases. I have to help you to work through strategies independently or with a sympathetic friend. The idea of this course is to gradually change your communication skills, be they written or spoken. And it is my firm conviction after many years here, and indeed many years teaching English, that you don't need to learn long lists of words and long lists of phrases and so on. You know much already from your schooling. You know them because you've read them, because you've heard them in your classroom. And they may be latent within you, dormant within you. You might even know how much English ability is within you, but it's certainly there. And our aim is to free that and put you on a path to easier and gradual but steady progress. So, just to be clear, I'm not a cynic, but I am a critic, but hopefully also I am a help. These videos are free, and they're also an effort to make you become the acquirer of skills. I do think, though, as I look back on the videos already, that you should view them in sequential order. Start with 1.1 and continue through. I'm uploading them in modules, and we're now into module 2. We're well into module 2. So please, if you're going to pursue the hints and helps that I give you, do watch them in sequence. That said, let's move on. And let's look at a strategy for helping your reading. And also, it should help your speaking. It should make you a more informed person, and therefore a better communicator, and therefore a better conversationalist, and therefore somebody whose IELTS score should go up. What I'm going to suggest is that you do a web search for newspaper sites and current affairs magazine sites. I'm not talking here about newspapers that push out these breezy kind of celebrity inserts into their newspaper, these supplements that talk about what's happening in Bollywood or indeed Hollywood, what's talking about what's the latest fashion, what's talking about the small trivia of today's life that we might find interesting. But for the purposes of helping our English communication, it's not very good. And that's because it's usually light on content, which doesn't bother us too much, but it's usually using small vocabulary, it's usually using that idiomatic English, and it's trying and succeeding to be an easy read for everyone. And friends, you don't want an easy read. If easy reads, you've nothing much to learn. You need reading matter that will step up your understanding, your comprehension, and your speed at comprehending English. Therefore, please check out some reputable current affairs websites. One of them is BBC News. It's free, it's helpful, and what you're reading is of a good starting standard. It's clear and it's concise. I suggest You do a daily subscription to BBC News. There's also The Economist magazine. The Economist is a magazine that's been going for 100 years and more. It's published in the UK, although it's got offices worldwide. And it is often praised for its style of English, the clarity of reporting, and the unbiased opinion it gives. Another one is Time magazine. Time magazine do a range of newsletters. They'll happily send to your mailbox once a week. And there are other sites that you should look at. The Guardian UK is good. And in India, The Hindu is good. But I think they've gone subscription-based now. Please check out The Hindu. And India Today, Newsweek, all those magazines are there. But please, don't go for the light-hearted, breezy stuff that you find easy to read. You'll fool yourself because it's not up to the standards required of a Band 8 or a Band 9 IELTS score. Having looked at those websites, you are looking for articles on the same topic. And that's because you want to look at how the material is treated by different writers. All good, but all different. Everyone has their own writing style. Now, if we were here to develop your literary style, we'd be talking a lot about finding your voice, about building your momentum, about understanding a range of literary devices. But we're not going there. We are trying to make you fluent communicators in the English language. So we're not asking you to copy a style, but we are asking you to read a variety of styles from these reputable news sources. And if you can pick on the same topic across a range of sources, read them, read for understanding, read slowly, you will get quicker as time passes. And then, the hard bit, you should write down your summary or your opinion of what you have read. Not in another person's words, but in your own words. Then, after you've written it down, please have a friend read it, preferably back to you out loud. If you can do that and analyse it, critique it, you will show a steady improvement over a number of weeks. It's slow at the beginning, but it gets better. Please try it. Also, please try and read a range of editorials from newspapers. The editorial is an important column in every paper, and a range of editorials will give you different nuances of thought. And there's a word, nuances. It's quite good. You might want to keep that in your dictionary or in your list of phrases. Nuances of meaning or nuances of interpretation mean shades of meaning. And it's a very good phrase to use perhaps if you're writing a report, an opinion, or an IELTS response. Nuance meaning subtlety. So, thank you for being with me on this video. We're looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Please subscribe to the channel. Please help us get out there. Thank you very much. See you next time.